I am going to be doing a Bake With Me Q&A, but it's kind of an interesting Q&A. It's not like your typical Q&A questions like what's your age, what's your birthday, how many siblings do you have, stuff like that. So we're gonna have some pretty interesting questions, and while I'm doing that so you guys can get to know me a little bit better, I'm gonna be making a zucchini carrot cake. Tomorrow's my grandpa's birthday, and so I have to make this cake. I'm definitely not a Rachel Ray, so pray for me and my family that we don't get food poisoning or salmonella or anything like that. So, oh, and I forgot to mention, thank you guys so much for 120 subscribers. I never thought that 120 people would even want to watch me. So thank you guys so much for subscribing, and if you don't already, I'll link my Instagram down below so you can go give that a follow. Okay, I'm gonna start baking this cake because I have a feeling it's gonna take me a while because I do not cook. Okay, so we need 1 1/4 flour. Oh, it's already open. Okay. And 1/4. Sorry if you guys can hear my cat trying to get out of the room. I locked her in her room because she's in heat and she's crying, and it's just annoying. So I locked her in her room. Yes, she has her little box and food and water. Don't call animal control on me. Okay, now I'm looking for a teaspoon. Honestly, oh, I do have one. Sweet. Okay, a teaspoon of baking powder. Is that this one? Yeah, baking powder. Oh, I guess I can answer some questions now while I'm doing this. I don't know if I can answer questions and concentrate making this without screwing it up at the same time. All right, so where do you want to travel in life? Honestly, I want to travel everywhere. I love traveling. I just went to Vegas last month in May. In May, I went to Vegas, and it was super fun. I've been to France, and I just want to travel more of the world. I kind of want to travel my state more just because we have like a lot of gorgeous spots to go to, and I've never really been to the west side of our state, so yeah, maybe hopefully I'll be able to go to the west side of the state sometime this summer. Oh, honestly, I would love to go to Bali someday. I want to go to Bali super bad. I don't know, I've just always seen pictures and it looks super tropical and it just looks gorgeous. Yeah, so basically anywhere. I'm not picky, I will go anywhere. But fun fact, I absolutely hate planes. I am terrified of planes. When we went to, I better pay attention here, not put a tablespoon of baking powder instead of a teaspoon of baking powder. All right, now we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I got this pink Himalayan salt because it's better for you. This feels like a lot of salt. Yes, guess we'll see. Oh, another fun fact, when I say we, like you guys know who I'm talking about. When me and my best friend were in middle school probably, we made cookies from scratch one day, and we literally put a cup of salt and a tablespoon of sugar in there. So those tasted wonderful. Oh. Okay. Okay, well, the table has a cup of sugar now, and so does my measuring cup. All right. What's one talent that you have?
If they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
Honestly, I don't really have any talents. I can roll my tongue. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. What is your biggest day-to-day challenge? Okay, honestly, I'm gonna get real with you guys here. I have like super bad health anxiety. Honestly, whenever I see like a bump or just like anything out of the normal, if my stomach's not feeling right, if like I scratch my head wrong and I feel like a bump, or even if it's like a pimple or something on the back of my head, I don't know. I just automatically, immediately think it's cancer. And I spend hours on Google, literally just like Googling what my symptoms are. And I'm pretty sure I have self-diagnosed that I have every single form of cancer that there is. So whenever I get sick, I just automatically think that I am dying, and I have like 6 months left to live. If I have allergies or something, and you have a hard time breathing, lung cancer automatically. I have lung cancer, and I'm dying. What's another question? How many piercings do you have? I have, I guess if you count 1, 2 pierced ears, I have 4. So that's the only thing I have pierced. My friend wants me to get my belly button pierced, but I'm super scared because, I don't know, I just don't like, I'm not like afraid of needles, but I guess it freaks me out of a needle going into my stomach. And I sleep on my stomach all the time, so I feel like that just would not be good. I don't want to rip it out. I hear that it gets infected. So I guess comment down below if you guys have your belly button pierced and if it hurt or if it got infected or like how bad it was. So maybe I'll consider doing that sometime this summer, but I don't know. So now we need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. My dog's literally laying on the couch like, play with me. It's so nice outside. Okay, this is where it's gonna get interesting. I have to grade a carrot and zucchini. There is sugar literally all over the floor. It's sticking to my feet. 1 cup of shredded carrots. How do I know what a cup is before shredding it? Do you just like, oh my God, my cat's literally like gonna break that door. All right. I feel like I'm doing this way wrong. Do you need to skin these kind? I don't even know. We're just gonna grate it all up. I don't know. Like these look like they don't have skin on them. There we go. Okay. Hello? Started, but it looks like a cup, I think. All right, so cup of carrot. All right, let's answer some more questions. What is in your fridge right now? I'll show you. All right, so secrets out. We got some Busch Light orange, some old Pizza Hut pizza. We got some goulash up here. We got some avocados and
avocado. Thanks.
Lemons down in here. Peppers. Yeah. So that's what's in my fridge. If you guys were wondering, you weren't. I just told you anyways. All right. So now we got the carrots in there, the zucchini. Now we need 2/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. My boyfriend's gonna be so proud of me. I'm gonna make him call me Rachel Ray all freaking week long. Okay, so now, oh crap. You guys, I already messed up. Well, that's not good. So I, have all the ingredients listed here, and I was just putting them in the bowl, and then I looked at the directions, and the directions say, combine the first 6 ingredients into a bowl, set aside, and then combine the carrots and the next 3 ingredients into dry mixture and beat at high speed for 4 minutes. Okay, so we got 2 problems here. 1, I didn't separate the ingredients from dry to liquid. 2, I don't have a mixer. So I'm gonna have to high speed mix this with a freaking spoon for 5 minutes. Okay, so we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna put the eggs in. Chop, chop. Okay. Ooh, egg. All right, let's answer some more questions. Would you rather look like a potato or feel like a potato? This question is very interesting because, as you can see, I already look like a potato, so I guess the next best thing is feeling like a potato. Have you guys ever had to do like those presentation speeches where you had to like make something in front of your 6th grade class or whatever? That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. And you had to like force yourself to talk for 6 minutes. But instead, I'm literally sitting here talking to nobody. My dog is listening, so I guess that's all that matters, right? Well, now that this literally looks like an exploded pumpkin. Oh, I forgot to add in the nuts. Okay, we got the eggs. We got a half a cup of chopped nuts and a half a cup of raisins. I'm not gonna measure those out. Okay, pecans. That's way more than a half a cup. This is gonna be a nut cake, not a freaking carrot cake. We got the raisin. Don't ask me why the ingredient calls for raisins, but it does, so that's what I'm doing. Is life anything like it has been for the last 2 years? Absolutely not. To think back 2 years ago, I was literally in my apartment with my boyfriend and his sister, and I had a different cat. That cat unfortunately got ran over, but yeah, I'm super happy where I am in life now. 2 years ago, I worked at a movie theater, and maybe I worked at the car dealership. I don't know, but yeah, now I work with my mom, and I'm super happy working there with her, and I have my own house now. Honestly, we got this house because the apartment lady found out that we had this black lab puppy. I might have told this in a video already, but whatever, I'm just gonna say it again. I have to put this in a pan, hold on. But we actually started looking for houses because we bought Layla, and the apartment that we were in didn't allow big dogs. They only allowed like Chihuahuas and small types of breeds. Found out that we had Layla, and I told her that we were just taking care of her for a friend, but I don't know. Obviously that didn't matter to her. So we moved out, and my boyfriend's sister stayed there and finished out the lease for us, and this is not enough batter. Oh my god, I need to make more. Did I even finish my story? Anyways, so yes, my boyfriend's sister finished up the lease for us, and we moved back into my parents' house, and we started saving up and looking for houses. So yeah, basically Layla's the reason that we bought a house as young as we did, and it was totally worth it. I hated renting, too many rules, you get nothing at the end of it. So yeah, super happy with where we are today, and this is gonna be like as thin as brownies. Oh my god, I hope it rises. If not, I'll just have to like make another one and like double layer it, you know what I mean? All right, so now we're gonna pop that in the oven for 40 minutes at 350 degrees. And I hope you guys aren't taking notes on how to make this carrot cake, because this is not an informational video. Okay, while that's cooking, I'll answer some more questions. What is one app you like/hate? I guess I like all my apps that I have on my phone, because otherwise they'd just be taking up my storage, and we all know that iCloud is always full and hasn't been backed up in like 56 weeks. But I do remember this one super weird app that like came out when I was I think I was in high school, yeah. I think it was called After School, and it was just where all these kids and students like went onto this app anonymous, and they just could type whatever they want about whoever they want, and it doesn't show you who typed it out, and you would just go on there and see if anybody said anything about you. So yeah, really messed up, and I think they got rid of that app actually, because that was just like pure bullying. It was just an app for bullying, so hopefully they got rid of it if they didn't. What is the bravest thing you've ever done? Well, let me tell you. One time I did a bad deed, and it was like my bravest moment, because I would never do this again. That was absolutely terrifying. So one night I decided to go to my friend's house, and I wasn't gonna actually go to her house, I was gonna go to my boyfriend's house. So they lived about like probably, I'd say like 3 to 5 miles apart, and I literally walked from my friend's house to my boyfriend's house in the dark at like 11:30 at night, alone with no phone, and somehow I made it there alive. Honestly, it was the worst thing I've ever done, because in the morning my family was looking for me, and it was just bad. I feel so bad that I did that to this day, because I can just imagine my parents freaking out thinking that their daughter is like dead in a field. So yeah, never would do that again, but definitely my bravest moment, because who walks 3 to 5 miles alone when you're like 16, 17 in the dark to your boyfriend's house? I easily could have gotten kidnapped or something bad could have happened me, because literally when a car drove by, I would just like hide in the bushes. Anybody could have seen me, so yeah. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done / have been dared to do? Well, I wasn't dared to do this, but when I was little, definitely the weirdest thing I've ever done that comes to my mind right now was I ate cat poop. So yeah, I thought it was peanut butter, and turns out it was cat poop. If you had to sum up the human nature in 3 words, what would it be? Well, I have 1 word, pathetic. I really think that we need to crack down and start using more organic products. All these chemicals that all these companies use and everything, it's literally, back to here I am about cancer, but honestly it's the truth. It's creating so much cancer in the world. I've heard that 1 in 2 people have cancer now, like as a population in the world. And that is literally insane to me. I can't imagine that half the population literally has cancer, and a few years ago it was like 1/3, and that's a huge, huge, huge difference to go from 1/3 to half of the population having cancer now. Another thing I think needs to change is plastic usage. Literally, why? Why does everything need to be plastic? Why can't these be, that just spilled everywhere. Why can't those be metal like they used to be? This is plastic. Why can't it be wood? I've got wood ones. I've really been starting to cut back on my plastic usage, and I got some, actually I have them right here. I think I've showed these before, but my bamboo straws, I love these things. And I now have bamboo toothbrushes. I have, every time I go to the grocery store, I get paper bags. Yeah, I'm just starting to use a lot more reusable stuff. Okay, we're just gonna go on a rant about this. I could go on and on and on about that forever, so we're not going to do that, but yes. Save the turtles, save the fishies, stop using plastic. Okay, this is the last question and probably the weirdest question. If you had to date a plant, which would it be? At the moment, it would be the aloe plant, because I don't know if you can tell this video. Oh yeah, you definitely can. I am as red as a lobster, and the only thing that saved me from dying last night was my aloe plant outside. I literally went and cut a tuck off that sucker, and I rubbed it all over my body. So thank you, aloe. You're literally a lifesaver. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have that aloe plant, but yes, aloe plant, you can hit me up anytime. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for about 40 minutes until this cake is done, and oh my god, I freaking forgot to start the time. How long do you think it's been? Alright, we're just gonna do 35 minutes. I've probably been rambling for 5 minutes at least. This is a nightmare. Anyways, I'll show you guys what the cake looks like. Hopefully it's not a fail, but yeah. Okay guys, so the carrot cake is done, and let me tell you, it smells heavenly. This is what it looks like. It actually rose, so thank God. Yeah, I stuck my finger in the middle of it because I don't have any toothpicks, so I had to make sure it's done somehow. But I'm super excited to try it tomorrow. I want to try it right now because it literally smells so good. It's stinking up, not stinking up. It's smelling up my whole house, and I just want to eat it. Yeah, that's literally gonna be it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me try to bake this cake, attempt to bake this cake, and enjoyed listening to my short little Q&A thing. And thank you guys so much for watching, and oh, and thank you guys again for 120 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.